Buddy, welcome back to one of each gaming's playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Alright, let's go load game this time. Yes. Okay, so I actually got to Bill's Chocobo Ranch last time. Awesome.
Pleasure to see you all again. And welcome to my humble ranch.
This guy looks so bloody good.
Managed to get your truck fixed?
They nailed the sprite work.
Indeed I did. You must have been my lucky charms. She started up right after you left.
I'm sure that's not the first thing that Aerith and
Tifa
have turned on.
You in the market for some fine-feathered friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need them to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
Sign me up, dude.
So,
Where'd we get
can
one?
we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
Awesome. Thanks, Chocobo Bill. Where do I put my coffee? Let's throw it right there.
There's something I can help you with?
I want to know about Midgard Zoma.
That'd be the serpent that lives in the swamp. Longer than a river, quieter than a whisper, and quicker than a lightning bolt. Cause the water to so much as ripple, it'll come barreling after you, gaping maw and all. Ooh, gives me chills just thinking about it. Lucky for you, most chocobos can outrun the devil. Though I'm sure you already knew that. Any man of the road would have heard the tales. And judging by that sword, you've been the subject of a few yourself. Of course you have. If there's one thing I know besides chocobos, it's how to spot a seasoned frontiersman.
That's us. Cloud Strife. Chocobo
You
would
might
be nice.
could talk to Billy over in the stable.
You might
He'll
could.
be happy to tell you all you need to know.
You might could. Nope, nothing. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. What I would like to do is pull up a map of the grasslands for all of the chocobo stops. All the chocobo stops, all the chocobo treasures, all that stuff. Sorry guys, just give me 1 quick second. We're just about there. I feel it. I feel it. We're getting close. Okay, we're just about there. We are so close. And chocobo stop. Yeah! Alright, so, just a quick rundown about what I just did. I went onto IGN. IGN has an interactive map of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's amazing. 100% worth it. what you can do with the IGN map is you can choose what markers you can do with it, and if you put them all quite right, what you'll find is all of the dig spots, all of the caches, and all of the chocobo stops, and nothing else. Everything else is really easy to find except for those. And a huge part of my enjoyment was finding all of those treasures. Actually, I'd say that's probably one of the biggest benefits that this game has, is just how good it is at building its systems on top of each other. Who has that steel? Ooh, yeah, let's definitely get you some steel materia there. Perfect. And do we have any... Increase Punisher mode, strong attack. Okay. Perform a ranged attack with your partner. Activating sequence to trigger a 3-hit combo. You can use while airborne. You know what? Let's try that. Cool. Okay, so now Barret. What does Barret... Oh, that's very easy. That's not a question. Overcharge is so bloody good. What do we got, Tifa? Yep, that's really big. In fact, I'd say the only bigger thing for her... Soaring Flurry, Heavenly Ascent. There's one coming up where Tifa is able to... I can't find it. My brain's not working. But anyways, there's this really, really good ability where Tifa is able to get a 5% bonus every single time that she uses Unbridled Strength or, yeah, Unbridled Strength. It's huge. It's really good. That's pretty cool. I definitely would not mind that for her. And let's get Aerith Jetstream. Seems like she already has Arrow. Red 13. I found Counter Spin doesn't activate for me all that much. I could just be not the smartest, but yeah, it felt very finicky. Let's just do a little bit of looking around. How did I not notice this the first time playing through the game? This is so after you beat Rebirth once, you're able to play through the main story alongside different costumes. Right? And so as you're getting different costumes, it's really, really cool because you can change them at any point in one of these here. Is that a little bit better? Yeah, that's better. Now I can actually hear myself think. Fantastic. Ooh, I love me some of that. Got Remna Wave. For anybody wondering why the game doesn't look as good as it could, a huge contributing factor to that is the fact that I've put it on performance mode, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, performance smooth, which means it is going to run a lot better than it's going to look. And I did this partly just to experiment around a little bit because I played through the entire first half of my playthrough on graphics mode. And that was just a phenomenal experience. However, I want to see how the game runs, especially being an action game. So we'll see. All right, let's talk to our boy Billy.
Saw the sign. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
Sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops.
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
Okay.
10 grand each.
The
Just a
thing
casual
is,
50,000
we
gil.
don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option.
What's that?
Only cost you $1,000. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours. Free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico. The hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet. By far. And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild
Thank
chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that.
Snake.
Thanks.
We will
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
Oh, that's so gracious. Okay, I gotta say one more thing about this game. Do you know what really makes this game absolutely bloody phenomenal? What makes this game so bloody phenomenal is how vibrant it is. Look at Chocobo Billy's hat, okay? Just for a moment, let's zoom in on his hat. Look at that sky blue. The sky blue with the bright yellow and the green scarf. My man is rocking 3 really vibrant colors. They're so vibrant, I've never seen this type of color in a Final Fantasy game, ever. This far outweighs the amount of color in the original FF7 OG. It's not even a question. The crazy thing is, they couldn't have done this game better if they tried. Now, I'm sure there's lots of people who would disagree. I can't think of one thing. Keeping all the structure and all the bones of the open world, I can't think of anything I would change in this game. Because you could say, well, I don't want an open world, but that's not super helpful. I'm talking about changing within the actual confines of this open world type game. Because in my opinion, this being an open world game makes the most amount of sense. Being Final Fantasy VII Remake being a fairly linear Yakuza game
Sorry
makes a
about my
lot of
brother.
sense.
All he thinks about is money. He's just doing his job. We understand. I suppose, but he's been a real pain about it ever since our parents left.
Beware. Beware the glitchy desk. It will haunt you in your dreams. Beware, Chloe.
Say, are you guys from Midgar? Yeah, the Undercity. Then do you happen to know Chocobo Sam? Not very well, but yeah, I guess we do. Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums.
I'm super excited to
big
see how
deal
this
in
pays
Wall.
off. I remember I got to Cosmo Canyon, and Cosmo Canyon, you don't explore any region before you get to the town. You just enter straight into Cosmo Canyon. And I was playing, and by this point, I was full blow through the story at max speed mode. There was no question there. However, I do recall coming to the Chocobo Sage and noticing that Chocobo Billy was there. And that Chocobo Billy was there because he's looking for Chocobo Sam in order to take vengeance upon Chocobo Sam for his parents' life. That's fascinating. I'm also really interested to see what exactly they do with the Wall Market crew, right? And that's one thing I'm curious. I want to stop and talk at certain points in this game about where our character arcs go and what are they doing with some of this. Like, for example, Marl. Marl, very clearly to me, serves 2 purposes. She is the mentor mother figure of Tifa in Midgar, and she's the representative of the heart of Sector 7. Marl is the main one who kind of takes care of everyone who escapes in the Sector 7 falling plate. So I wouldn't be surprised if her arc, pardon me, I can't think. I would be surprised if her arc actually wrapped up as soon as you went to Midgar, and that her arc kind of wraps up with her giving Tifa the premium heart, or the premium gloves, whatever they're called. And Marl kind of saying, you go do what you do, we'll rebuild here. And actually, do you know what I think would be really, really cool? What if Marl has already conscripted the people of Sector 7 to rebuild 7th Heaven, so that when Tifa comes back, she can actually see 7th Heaven, right? She can see I forget what it's called in Advent Children, but she can see the rebuilt bar that Barrett and her talked about at the end of Chapter 15.
Why do you ask? I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they could help.
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise. Oh, take these greens. You can give them to Pico when you find him. They were always his favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right.
That's actually so sad. Like, Chocobo Billy does not look to be that old. I'm going to say he's probably between the ages of 16 and 20. Somewhere in there. I'm going to guess he's closer to the 16 than to the 20 end of things. But he knows exactly how this world works. Chloe, you're talking too much. We don't know who these people are. We don't know if we can trust them. And if Don Corneo finds out that we're talking bad about one of his 3 patrons, we will actually be destroyed. He will hurt our business. He'll hurt our family. He'll hurt our chocobos. Don't cross Don Corneo. It really adds on to the world building that they gave Don Corneo in Wall Market with how twisted he is.
Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye...
The haunted desk is back.
Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them over if you do.
Alright. So I only have 1 plume right now. Okay. There's no way I'm going to be buying
Pico
materials.
doesn't give you all too much trouble.
Okay, so we will get that one eventually. But for right now, let's go.
All right, Biko. Where'd you run off to?
Biko.
Let's try looking for some tracks.
Yeah, that's close enough. Yeah.
Man, Barrett's voice is actually kind of hard to hit. He hasn't really... His, like, old voice actor was in my... An Aureate Pinion. I've never gotten that item. There we are. Inventory. Okay, so I just need to make sure to get Aerith's. A glimmering chocobo increases speed by 10. Fascinating. I don't know what speed exactly does, though. Party, Cloud. Let's look this up. Let's Google this, guys. Alright, guys. We are on IGN, which is not usually my favorite place to go. Let's see. Speed. The higher the value, the faster your ATB gauge charges. That's crazy. Tifa. My girl, my girl. We are going to give you this Aureate Pinion because your speed is of the utmost importance. Then we're going to go combat settings. Edit party. Okay. Yeah, let's switch Tifa in there. Tifa Red, Barrett Tifa, Tifa Aerith. Or, Red Aerith. Okay, good. Materia, Aerith. Should have the Timeless Rod. I actually wonder if, in that case... Sorry, Red. Love having you, though. I feel like the camera's really fast. I kind of want to turn that down. Camera. Let's see how that is. Oh, that's a million times better. My gosh. Especially for my style. It's a little slow when I want it to go fast, but it locks it into my sort of very casual speed. Helps me make it much more cinematic as we're exploring. Honestly though, this music slaps. I wonder if we can make them dance. Can we talk to any of them? I'm actually shocked that they didn't use Chocomog here as a bonus. Do you have any treasures hiding back here, sir? All right. We shall go. Let's go find Pico. Follow the Chocobo tracks. I don't see the Chocobo tracks. There they are. This way. Yes. Yes. I am a master tracker. I am the master of hunters. Watch me hunt my prey.
Bingo.
Yeah! Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a chocobo.
Keep it
There
down.
he is.
When you're on the
With his
hunt,
beautiful saddle.
you don't want to startle your prey.
Pray? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
It's fine, Aerith. You know, technicalities. Do, 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 do. Come on, Cloud. Go, 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 go. Good. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Yes. Go, Cloud, go! Now is the time! Claim him! Yeah! And now, you
Good bird.
are our bird, Pico. Yo, I hope we get to hear Hip Hop the Chocobo soon, to be completely honest. That's right, get him a Gisal.
Aw, isn't he just the cutest?
You know, they are kind of similar. Totally.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry?
Sorry, that's all the food we had.
But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
I'm there. Let's go.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Back to
Come
the
on.
ranch. That was a lot of fun, actually. That's a pretty easy minigame, all things considered, but super fun. Super bloody fun. Gosh, I love this song.
Ah, there's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside?
Can we go talk to Chloe first?
I really can't thank you enough for bringing Pico back to us.
Ah, it's nothing. You know. I think it's gotta be the plate. We'll start with the plate.
If you ever want to change your Chocobo's gear, feel free to use the stable just over there.
I'm gonna try and switch. I know I just switched this, but I'm gonna try and switch back to the other camera. This one's just a little bit too slow. Okay, that's all good there. This is all good. Ah, yep, we do want active. Okay. There's a lot of options in this game, man. Okay, that's not that bad.
We're a one-stop shop for all your Chocobo needs.
Wait, I didn't
You're
want to do
welcome back here anytime.
Pico doesn't much like eating when strangers are nearby.
Okay, let's go outside. No. It's you. It's a little cyborg boy. Little AI boy Chadley out in the big world, eh? Alright, alright.
Hey there.
We'll see what you're about, Chadley.
What a pleasant surprise. You do remember me, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I actually loved him in Remake.
I knew
Chadley
you
was
would.
so good.
It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after the war.
That makes
Since
sense.
which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
Okay, so I have a theory. The theory is that this network that we're building through the Remna Wave towers, and then the Remna Wave towers and all of the world intel, is the network which will be utilized in Dirge of Cerberus. I think it was called the DDS, the digital, I don't know, something to that effect, but whatever it was called, the internet network will be utilized in part 3 as a means of connecting the world, right? And so I think this is going to be part of the quest to rebuild the Republic of Junon as Shinra is losing its influence throughout the world, right? As weapons are emerging, as we're rebuilding the old Gaia. Because I really do think that that's going to be a huge part of part 3, is taking the world that we already have and then rebuilding it in a new form with a new reason, right? One which does not need a superpower like Shinra to rule over everybody. So my theory with what we're doing in this game is that we're essentially creating the network which is going to be utilized as a means for rebuilding the Republic of Junon, but in the Midgar section is going to be overtaken by Hojo, who will then upload his digital mind into the wave just like he did in Dirge of Cerberus. And that moment when he takes over the network will be on the tower, right? When we're going up, when Meteor's about to hit. Then, as he gains power from the internet, that's when he will transform himself into the likeness of Vice. And this is where I think we could see Nero come into play. Who gets to kill Hojo? That's going to be a really interesting thing. And I wonder if Nero and Vincent together kill him. Now, I could be totally wrong, because we know that Hojo eventually turns into Proud Claude and all that stuff, right? So I'm assuming that will still be in part 3. I just assume that they're going to add something extra there, that there's going to be something else mapped on top of that. So that'll be really cool to see.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it.
Obtain
As the tower's close
Chad
by,
module.
allow me to accompany you.
I am the Chad module. I really like this guitar song.
Here we are.
All right, chat. Are you ready? Shall we insert the Chad module in? Let's do it. Go, Cloud. Insert your module. Ooh, look at that. I love the visual representation, the canopy of information going out.
Tower activation confirmed.
Woohoo!
Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources.
Cool.
After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research.
Okay.
I call it World Intel.
It's very creative.
I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, is there anything you would like to ask? With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia.
Okay.
What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we can create together. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
Yeah, remnant wave towers.
These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon in order to further their understanding of the planet. They scan for all manner of signals, which in turn reveal myriad locations of interest, such as...
Sorry for pausing. That's actually another interesting thing. We know that Shinra is incredibly technologically advanced, that they have weapons and gadgets which could make the actual lives of the inhabitants of Gaia so much bloody easier. One of the examples is the signal strengthener in Nibelheim. Whenever Shinra comes into Nibelheim, there's this radio wave enhancer, which all of a sudden makes all of their telephones and all of their communication stuff work far better than it does when they're not around. Well, if Shinra cared less about military operations and more about building infrastructure, that would be a part of Nibelheim. That would be part of their building in the mansion, is to increase the goodness or the quality of people's lives. On the other hand, we see the total opposite. Shinra takes the gadgets, hoards it, makes it impossible for the common person to get, and then utilizes that very technology to gain supremacy and to hope for control, right? So it's kind of interesting.
Long forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution, though. Feral beasts often claim these installations as their territory. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
What's up with the combat
With a
simulator,
special
dude?
pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real-world location.
I love to imagine Cloud just like sitting there in the Chocobo farm, just like... And everyone else has no idea what's happening. Barrett's just like fake shooting.
That's the combat simulator. Or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters. I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one, the towering colossus known as Titan. Engage him at your leisure. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? Which particular task would you like to learn about? Simply put,
don't want to know all
life
this.
springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface.
Okay.
To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense.
Okay.
But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge.
Well, they're
In
basically
order
like
to tap
crystallized
these precious
materia
reserves,
in a way.
however, you will first need to find them. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
Nah, Chadster. I'm sure that there's more we can ask.
Do you
but
happen to
I'm
have any
good.
questions about world intel and the like?
Nothing specific.
In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
Auto-unique ability. Because Tifa
I wish
will
you
use
all the
that to
best in the
great
long journey that
extent.
lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
I don't think I need your help, Chad. Thanks, money. Okay. So, oops. Can we go back to the air raid shelter? No. Not yet. What's the main quest? Where am I supposed to be going? What's up, Red? I'm just sleeping. Can't talk to you. Got nothing to say, Tifa? Nah, just chilling. Alright.
Hey, perfect timing. Pico's all prepped. But first, here. You just give that whistle a toot and your chocobo will come a-running. So,
thank you.
Who here's never been on Chocoback?
I haven't.
Why don't we take a few laps to get you comfortable then? Come with me.
I recall liking this part a lot and being terrible at it. When I first played this, I tried so many bloody times on this. It was so hard at first. Once you figure out like you can steer with the camera, it makes it a lot easier.
Here's where we get our birds in shape for the races.
What races?
The gold saucers, I mean. They're a big deal in our community. Won't find a ranch around here that doesn't compete.
So you guys race too?
We've been sitting it out since Mom and Dad left. But we're gonna get back in the fight soon and kick the tar out of one particularly nasty weasel. But never you mind all that. You just focus on the basics, like making sure you don't get thrown from the saddle.
Alright.
Why don't you try hopping on Pico and giving me a holler?
Peaks. Let's go, mate.
Okay, but how's about we stretch his legs a bit?
Let's do it. I need to do it. I need to win. Yep. Messed it up already. That's okay. Come on, guys. Send me your love. Let's restart. Perfect. It's a little hard to judge exactly where you need to touch them. Good. Awesome. Just barely touched that one. Okay, we're making good time. Darn it. Ooh, and we just barely missed the rank 1.
That was something else. You and Pico are a perfect match. Might even have what it takes to win a race or two at the Gold Saucer.
We can't thank you enough, Billy.
Oh, that reminds me. Y'all mentioned your flat broke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you might want to swing by Calm again. Now that the troopers have cleared out, it's probably safe for you to ask around for work. Though, don't run off just yet. My sister's looking for help. Not sure what the trouble is. Didn't want to confide in me for whatever reason. Honestly, she hasn't been herself since Mom left. They did dang near everything together.
You want to lend Chloe a hand?
Since Mom
We
left.
need to move on.
True, but moving on costs money.
So their parents aren't dead, necessarily.
We had fun helping people in Sector 5, right? Same deal.
It's so bloody cool that they call back to the side quests of Remake. Cool. All right, let's get our first side quest. Are you guys excited for this? I know I sure am.
Oh, hey, you're back.
I'm back.
I heard you might need some help.
What's up, Chloe?
You did? Oh, I see. Billy talked to you, didn't he?
Yep.
I've been meaning to go pick flowers, but the plains are way too dangerous for that.
I'm sorry to hear that. As a flower lover myself, I sympathize.
Well, the thing is, I want to make a flower crown. Mom used to make them for us all the time. So I wanted to give it a try, but with all the monsters, I didn't know how I could.
Here's an idea. Maybe we could do the picking for you?
Sure.
Cloud? Thoughts?
Yeah, what happened to your parents?
Truth is, our parents died in an accident when I was really little. Billy doesn't like to talk about it.
Sorry.
We used to go on these family picnics. And after we were done eating, Mom would make flower crowns for me and Billy. I'd wear mine for days.
That's really cute. Ask
I
your
would,
brother.
but it's a gift. He's had to work so hard since we're on our own. I wanted to do something nice for him.
Of course. I promise you we'll keep it a surprise.
How do you know Sam?
I shouldn't tell you this, but he's the reason Mom and Dad died. That's what Billy says. I don't know. He always changes the subject when I ask.
All right.
Really?
We'll do
You
it.
will? The flowers
Yeah,
grow on a
just
hill
for
that's
you.
got a great view of Midgar. It's kinda far, but a chocobo will get you there quick. Thank you so much.
I swear, this girl's sweet. Tried to help out her brother, trying to help her parents, trying to help out her grandpa. They're hardworking people. And so much intrigue. Like, this opening area is so bloody good. Yeah, let's head on back to the air raid shelter. Perfect. I love this song so much, it's good. Oh, I see an enemy. Be gone, foul fiends! Focus shot, that's what we need to
What's wrong? Get your ass out of here!
All done.
Perfect. All of these enemies will really help get us on the way to a smile, to maxing out our item transmuter. You can come along with us, Pico. Thanks, buddy. So if we come over here, we should be able to come across our first cache, if I'm not mistaken. Right around here. Yep. So as you can see here, we've actually strayed outside of the cache area. So just over here, the chests will disappear. Gone. All gone. And over here, they will reappear. Which means that this is kind of their domain. It's helpful for finding out exactly where everything is. And sometimes the treasure chests can be pretty tricky to find. I love a head on our way. Good. That's a good sign. Okay, let's jump up here. Jump up. Up. And check to see if there's any chests up here. I love the verticality of... Ooh. This is a whole different... This is a whole different cache up here. Awesome. So we're getting some good items. Over. 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 Down. I love that we can see our whole party coming down too. Like, it's just so hyped. This really does feel like the perfect... what would you call it? The perfect adventure. That's what I'm going to call it. It does. It just feels so... cohesive. Everyone's here. You really feel like... My one biggest issue I had with the original Final Fantasy VII is that every character ended up feeling so similar by the end, there was no point in having anybody else except for the limit breaks. And once you're powerful enough, it's not like the limit breaks are all that much more powerful. Some, like Tifa's, are much better that hit multiple times, because you can get multiple instances of the 999 damage. But it wasn't enough. In this game, not only does every party member feel really fleshed out in ways that they may not have been before, but their combat systems are so radically different that not only is every party member useful, but every party member has synergy with every other party member if you use them well. I love that. Okay, so no, it's not on the other side of the water wheel here. Let's see. Oops. Anything back here at all? No, not really. It must be around here soon, somewhere. See what I mean? Where it's like some of these caches, they go hard. They're hard to find. The Thresher water wheel. Right, so it should be just here. But what counts? Where's the beginning of this cache? That's really weird. Yeah, let's just fast travel. It makes it easier. Okay, so we are in the right area. So that's one bonus. Just over here. Okay, we're out of it. Perfect. I love the graphics in this game. I see, so I was at the wrong water wheel over there. Okay, so climbing might not actually help it all that much. Ah! I see you, chest! And perfect, just like that. Sorry guys, I'm gonna just occasionally check. I really want to mark off what I've done and what I haven't done, so I don't lose what I haven't done. Make it much easier. However, my laptop just died. I need to turn that back on so I can track where I'm going. I've also kind of exhausted myself through exerting so much energy streaming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set us up to go to the next area. Here we go. Let's get on the path. Ooh, I'll fight these guys first.
Asshole! Hurry up! Fire in one all! Gotta love it! Special delivery!
That was close.
Fire in one all!
We gotta be getting there. We gotta be getting there.
And don't come back!
That was the end, eh? Okay, let's pause it. I will leave you guys on this. I'm not going to pause the broadcast, necessarily. I'm going to pause my mic, and I'll leave you guys on this scene. I will be back very soon, guys. Alright, everybody. I'm back. I have a coffee in hand, and we're ready to go. So just for sake of time, so that you guys know, I have to go pick up my son at 3:05 at the absolute latest, which gives me about 30 minutes left. So, let's get my computer booted back up now that it's charged enough to turn on. And let's just keep it on. Oops. Awesome. This is what I want. Here it is, our first treasure. Let's sniff it out. Sniff, Choco! Boko. Pico. One of the Chocobo names. Turn. Pico. Thank you, my friend. And we got an ether onion. I don't exactly know what that does, but I'm happy about it. Let's stop by the card shop real quick. I wonder if we can do anything with it.
Get him!
Kiss my ass! Here it comes!
That's it!
Good night.
Special delivery!
Pretty close to earning focus shot at this point. Aerith.
Suck on me! Bring it home!
Here goes!
Yes!
Can you take over?
Yeah, I'll do it!
Let's go.
Okay, so where are we at in terms of material stuff? Nice. Okay. And we just need to also remember that Cloud needs to use Firebolt Saber one more time to master that ability. You got them Shinra boxes? Shinra boxes! Bring out your Shinra boxes! Loot! Loot for all! Loot for you, madam! What? Sir? I'm much offended. At least Pico's just sitting there like a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy, Pico. Perfect. Kick it! Yeah, buddy. These tough little... I thought that was a chicken. A very small chicken, but a chicken nonetheless. Oh! Hello, small chicken. Lead me, small chicken. Where are your treasures? Guys, want to see the biggest awesome thing? I can't speak today. If you hold triangle, your Chocobo can... Everything that you can do, your Chocobo can do. Gosh, it's amazing. It makes exploring this game so much more fun. Like, oh my gosh. You're such a good boy, just a good kid. You're such a good chicken. You're such a good chicken. That made me unreasonably happy. How did I miss the Remna Wave Tower? That's what I want to know. Alright, it seems like we've got an orc, a grasslands wolf, and an orc. Easy peasy.
Go on!
Fire in one off!
Yeah.
Here it comes!
Don't overdo it.
So it's my turn? dare you?
So wolf. So wolf.
Sorry about that. You can do it.
Barret.
That's what delivered.
Yes.
Give him what's coming
Perfect.
to him.
Okay, just 1 second here.
No time to celebrate.
That's really weird. It just asked me to change my position to the exact place where it was. Ah, that's why. We'll try that. I'm hoping that will work. Actually, I have another idea. It's a weird idea. We'll go right there. This kind of lets me sit in. It feels like I'm talking to you guys. I can see all the battle stats. Most of them, at least. I love that the bird. That was cool. So, in this small swath of land, there are 3 chocobo dig spots that you can access. So I'm going to head towards the first one, which is going to be like right around there. Hey, Peaks. What's up, buddy? So, a real quick thing. I'm sure many of you know this. However, these bunnies are evidence of a buried treasure. So if you see those at any point in your playthrough, stop and look around. Mind you, so is the bloody question mark. So I don't know which you'll notice first, the question mark or the rabbits. I think that the rabbits are mainly there so that you have a visual indication to get on your chocobo while you're walking.
Give him hell.
It's on you.
Here goes. Hut! This one's for you.
Come on.
This is vulnerable. That's it. Someone looks kind of shaky. Go on. One more shot. They're hurt.
How did that work?
Too much? Can you handle them?
You got
Get him.
My turn.
Yeah, fine.
That's my fear.
Let's finish. Let's go.
Beautiful. We need to heal Barret. Aerith. We need to heal Aerith. All better? Oh, there's Oliver. We should go chat with him. Let's find our buried treasure first, though. We'll just do it that way. Make it a little faster for us. Make it enjoyable for the stream. Go! Go, Chocobo! got some mellow oak. We got some timber. I'm happy with that. Ah, hello, rabbits. Monsieur Bunny. Nice. We got them beast bones, eh? We got them beast bones! I should actually better check in on my item transmuter. See how things are going. As well, let's just mark out our next hidden treasure. Honestly, man, it's just like, it's such a bloody pleasure to go through this, dude. Like, it's something else. Even after having played this game to its completion, I feel like I've barely scratched the surface. I don't have nearly enough of this game. I can't believe that I got to do this, and that I get to replay the whole series again, and that we get a third version of this. And hopefully, if we're really lucky, like really, really lucky, we may actually get Dirge of Cerberus remake. I would, oh man, I would die for a Dirge of Cerberus remake. I love Dirge of Cerberus. I used to despise it as a kid, and then I noticed something. The game's actually not bad. I was told it was bad, but after playing it, it's really not bad. Certainly there's some stuff that needs to be fixed. One huge thing I'd say needs to be fixed is chapter select. If you could select your chapter and redo certain chapters to gain levels, it would be a phenomenal game. Also, if they took the combat system they're going to use from Rebirth, for whatever the third game's going to be called, and put it as an action-style combat into Dirge of Cerberus, that would also be really, really well done. Because I feel like the manual combat in Dirge of Cerberus is awful. However, the actual shooting mechanics are pretty good. It's a pretty good shooter. The Galleon Beast is cool. You don't need to make many changes to the Galleon Beast. Honestly, you just need a graphics overhaul and the modern voice acting, and that would automatically bump that game up, especially with the modern controls, or the control stick of like a PS5 shooter or an Xbox shooter over and above a PS2 analog stick.
Hey, glad to see Shinra hasn't got you yet.
We'll talk
Seeing
about this
as you're
afterwards.
here, mind help me with something? I'm Oliver, by the way, owner of this farm. Got fiend trouble. Every night it comes after my livestock. At least I assume a fiend's to blame. Think you could find and deal with it?
What do you know about
Not much, save the bastard's smart as hell. Managed to evade every trap I've set. Even hired a hunter to get rid of it, but that was a bust.
How do you know Broden?
The ecosystem here is something special, worth protecting. Don't want Shinra messing it up, and I'm not afraid to say so out loud. One day, some like-minded folks came around. They put me in touch with Broden and Avalanche. Impressive the way that committee's able to connect people.
I want to know more about Broden, because
Appreciate
Broden
it.
seems to be
That your dog
added. Broden seems to be added to this game as a plot device. As far as I know, Broden's not in any of the other supplementary material of Final Fantasy VII. He's a totally original character for Rebirth. So that'll be interesting.
I don't, but he might.
Who's a good boy? It's you.
It's okay, puppy.
Something tells me he's not all bark.
I'm just mocking
Hey,
Red.
you know, your
My dog
pup
did not
might
like
be
that
able to
sound.
track the fiend's scent.
Speaking of which, do you want to come
Maybe
up here,
try
puppy?
sniffing around the scene of the
You
crime.
want to come up here? You want to come up? Come say hi. No? You're gonna be shy? You're gonna stay over there? Okay, puppers. That's fine. That's fine.
You're dead.
Attack! Kiss my ass! Still! Here it comes. I'm counting on you.
So it's my turn? This one! Someone looks kind of shaky. Come on, I dare you. You okay?
Apparently he can't be paused. That for sure hit.
Moving on then.
Ah, that's right. I should probably get the scent, eh? Choco doesn't sense anything. Right. Thanks, Pico. Cloud just starts...
Here.
So?
It's been several days since the attack, so the scent isn't fresh. Other animals have come and gone as well. This won't be easy.
Think a chocobo could handle it?
Their sense of smell is indeed impressive, but this trail is still quite poor. Though if you wish to try, I won't stop you.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, Pico!
He's got something.
What?
I feel so bad for Red.
Well, I still have a faint impression of the scent. Together we can find the beast.
That's right. Ooh, I love Alpha Ducks!
What's up now? Bring it home.
I got this.
Fire in one eye.
Okay.
Take the lead.
I'm coming!
Suck on this.
That's it!
Apparently that one also doesn't work for her.
Get him! You've got this.
Yeah. You got this.
Hang back.
This will slow your roll.
Nice. Okay. We should be able to master two
No
abilities.
time to celebrate.
There we go. So now it's just Tifa. So... There we go. It's your time to shine, girl. Let's do this.
You want to track it from here on out?
No, the chocobo has led us this far after all.
I love Red. Red has so much pride. I just wish he was just a little happier. Yeah, I know he doesn't sense anything. That's why I came into the red. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're good. Well, that's actually kind of cool how you can like see it and then it goes away after a little bit. So you have to like re-scent with the chocobo. That is neat. I like that. Where you going, little light? Where you gonna lead us, eh?
There was a struggle here not long ago.
Yep, makes sense.
I can help guide the bird, ensure it doesn't stray.
Thank you, Red. Your contributions are invaluable to our team. Truly. Oh, I see a fairy. Not fairy, an owl. It's the fairy owl. Right there, eh? Okay, we will stop and grab that in just one moment.
Okay, let's go.
Gotcha. Gotta be careful.
There! Beat him! Give him your all! Damn it!
Farewell.
Come on!
This!
Bring it!
Yes.
Finish him off! Let's go.
Awesome. That was perfect. Perfect. That took a whole bunch of MP, my goodness. 8 MP for a cure is actually kind of crazy. Alright guys, we got 10 minutes left of the stream. Let's just plow through and see how much we can do. Got some rare items up here. I'm happy with that.
Look at
What
that.
you got to say?
You've stumbled upon a life spring. Why don't you try scanning it? See what you uncover. Accessing the planet's figurative database should help us learn about the area.
I love this song.
Could that be the life stream?
Sorry, I just need to suck this in for a minute. I love this song. Even after doing 20 of these things. I can't believe the game looks this good, man. Just can't believe it. I suppose I should probably get the actual, Life Spring Crystal while I'm here. There we go. Let's read that. Calm, a recent history. What's up, Chadley?
Confirmed. Data received. Life springs such as this can be discovered in every region. Their potential energy output is far too minuscule for Shinra to exploit. But to us, they're fonts of intel. I encourage you to seek out more of these life springs.
See, that actually makes, like, so much sense, because we do know... Sorry, I just need to fix my camera just a little bit. We do know that, like, the knowledge of the ancients is indeed these life springs, right? Or is indeed the Mako, right? So it makes a lot of sense that Shinra wouldn't deal with them, because they're not huge deposits, but it makes sense that we should be able to draw information from them surrounding the memories of this area. Which is... oh man, primo for me. Chadley. Ah, here we go. This humble town serves as a transport hub for the grasslands. Hence the distinctive Bailey built for the monitoring of commercial and private traffic. During the war with the Republic of Junon, Shinra saw fit to occupy Kalm, due to its stout fortifications and strategic value, and it has remained under company control ever since. As it lacks a reactor of its own, Kalm is reliant on Midgar and its pipelines for a steady supply of Mako, which is stored in a large tank for regulated use. This arrangement allows the residents to enjoy both modern conveniences and a healthy environment. a combination that has attracted many new residents of late. 10 years ago, a significant portion of the town was damaged, though Shinra quickly intervened and carried out a comprehensive reconstruction effort. Details regarding the incident and the extent of the destruction are sparse. That's gotta be something. As far as I know, there's nothing else that occurred, because that would be, what, 1997? Yeah, let's make sure that we actually save it on the right one. Or is 301. Nice, there's one down there. What's this? Continue tracking the perpetrator. Okay, I will go down off this area just to... Actually, let's end the stream. This is so brilliant. Gosh, this game makes me so happy. This has to be probably one of my favorite games of all time. Like, easily one of my favorite games of all time. It's so bloody good. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna climb down. After we climb down, we will log off, save, and I will continue on probably, if I were to guess, tomorrow. I might do some editing tonight to try to get this together as a... what would you call it? A supercut, a highlights clip.
Gotcha there, huh?
It's on you.
Let me handle this.
You're dead.
Gotcha. Yeah. There's no escape.
Yeah.
Keep
Nice.
it up. Yeah. Come on. Bingo. Huh? Gotcha there. Come on.
Whoops. Now, I really don't need to do this, but I want to.
Finish him off.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay, so where are we heading next? What's the next task for us? Do you see what I see? A stop, sitting in the stop. Okay, guys, this has been an amazing experience. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for giving me the energy to go through this game and have a good time. I hope you all enjoy, and we will see you all tomorrow.